Okay, let's just kick things off with a wild question. What if you could make over $1,000 a day while you sleep? Today, we're diving into 5 proven ideas from our source that are designed to do just that. Now, let's be clear, this isn't some get-rich-quick fantasy. It takes real work up front, but the payoff, oh, it can be absolutely life-changing. Let's get into it. So, when we talk about potential, what are we really talking about? Take a look at this number, $250,000. Let that sink in for a second. According to our source, that's what they pulled in from passive income in a single month.
To really wrap your head around how insane that is, look at this. The average salary back in 2022 was about $53,000 for an entire year's work. This 1 month of passive income is nearly 5 times that. It's just a mind-blowing look at what's possible when you build different ways to earn money.
So, here's the game plan for today. We're going to look at that huge gap between a regular job and this kind of income. Then, we'll break down 5 killer strategies: building an audience that you actually own, making something once that pays you forever, selling digital products that have no limits, mastering the art of selling stuff you never touch, and finally, tapping into the power of a digital community. All right, first up is idea number 1, building your very own audience. And the weapon of choice here? An email newsletter. Our source is convinced this is one of the single most valuable assets you can possibly build in the online world. But what is it really? Think of it this way. A newsletter is your own private channel. There's no algorithm to fight. You're not screaming into the void on social media. You are talking directly to people who chose to hear from you. That's how you build real trust and loyalty. And yep, that's how you eventually make money. And please, don't think this is some small-time thing. I mean, just look at these numbers. We're talking about The Hustle selling for $30 million and Morning Brew for a staggering $75 million. These are media empires built on the back of a simple email. It's wild. So, why is this such a great place to start? Well, for one, pretty much anyone can do it. All you need is a computer. Most of the tools are free to get started with. But here's the most important part, the real game changer. You own the audience. It's your list. Nobody can take it away from you. That gives you the freedom to make money however you want, with things like sponsorships or affiliate links. Okay, let's move on to idea number 2, collecting royalties. And honestly, the concept behind this is it's beautiful. It's the idea of doing the work one time and then getting paid for it over and over and over again. So royalties are basically just those ongoing payments you get when your creative work gets used. Could be a song, a book, a YouTube video, even an invention you came up with. It's like building a little money-making machine that just keeps running on its own. Our source uses a perfect analogy for this. You know that famous Christmas song? The singer literally called it his pension plan. Why? Because every single year, like clockwork, that one song brings in a massive paycheck for him. That is the dream right there. And hey, you don't have to be a rock star to make this happen. Check this out. This example from our source is a single YouTube video that earned over $100,000 in ad revenue. It found its audience, and it just keeps on earning long after that upload button was clicked. All right, idea number 3. This one is huge because it taps into a world where you can sell something an infinite number of times. We are talking about creating and selling digital products. So why go digital? Well, the advantages are kind of mind-blowing. Think about it. You don't need a warehouse because there's nothing to store. You don't have shipping costs. That means your profit margins can be through the roof. The magic key is this. You create it once and you can sell it 1,000,000 times. Your business can grow without you working any harder. And what can you sell? The sky's the limit. We're talking about anything from spreadsheet templates to full-on online courses, audiobooks, or even licenses for photos you've taken or software you've built. If you can solve a problem for someone digitally, you can sell it. Now, this brings us to a really fascinating question, and it's the perfect lead-in to our next idea. How on earth can you make money selling products that you never, ever touch? Well, the answer is idea number 4, drop shipping and drop servicing. This whole business model is about being the ultimate connector. You're the middleman linking customers to products without ever needing a stockroom or inventory of your own. It might sound a little complicated, but it's really just 3 simple steps. First, a customer places an order from your online store. Second, you just turn around and place that exact same order with your supplier. And third, the supplier ships the product straight to the customer's door. You never even see the box. So, what is your job in all of this? You're not just a retailer. What you're really getting paid for are your marketing skills. You're an expert at finding customers online and connecting them with a product they need. You're basically a digital matchmaker. And here's where the money comes in. Let's say you find a product that cost your supplier $5. You build a great online store and sell it for $20. Boom, that's a $15 profit on one sale, all without ever touching the product. Now, just imagine doing that hundreds or thousands of times. You see how this can get big, fast? And that brings us to our fifth and final idea, one that taps into the incredible human need to belong, launching a subscription-based membership community. Now, putting aside any opinions on the individual, this example from the source is just a jaw-dropping look at the financial power of this model. At one point, this membership was bringing in over $5 million every single month from people paying a recurring fee. The ability to scale is just off the charts. So what makes the membership model so powerful? First off, the income is predictable. You know roughly what's coming in each month. It also scales like you wouldn't believe. You can grow from 10 members to 10,000, and your workload doesn't really have to change that much. And best of all, you're building a real community, a loyal audience that shares an interest. So there you have it, newsletters, royalties, digital products, dropshipping, and memberships. 5 incredibly powerful models for building income. We've laid out the roadmap, but just knowing about it isn't enough, right? Taking action is everything. So the only question left to ask is, which idea are you going to start with?